All right. Let's make sure we're reinforcing the Radon agenda. We gotta always be sure to incorporate a little Malenia slander whenever we see this cutscene. I want you guys to notice something, okay? This is in the middle of a battlefield. All right, we're in the middle of a battlefield. There are people dead all over the place, and you see Radon has tons of spears on his back already. I think you can see it in a different angle here in a moment. He has tons of spears on his back already. He's been fighting. He done been fighting, so has she. Her arm is not in her socket, okay? So for somehow, during this battle, they finally meet up with each other, and she has not had, her arm got knocked out of her socket. So he sits there, patiently waiting for her to put her arm back in so they can begin their battle. All right? Just saying, patiently, with honor, waiting for her to start. Convincing you. I'm telling you facts. I'm telling you facts. There's not any room to debate what I just fucking said. Snaps the arm back in. She don't look good. She look wounded. This is not a woman that's like ready for what she just fucking witnessed.
The conqueror of the stars, General Radon.
Hang on, let's look at that part again. I think a lot of these are bodies. He's just like blasting everything away from him. Armor, bodies. Look at that one more time. One more again.
General Radon.
Woo!
And the blade of Mikkel and Malenia the Seventh. These two were the mightiest to remain, and locked horns in combat.
Oh yeah, okay, you just saw it. You just saw it.
Mightiest to remain.
Hang on.
And locked horns in combat.
See, there are the arrows piercing his back. He's wounded. He's covered. He's pincushioned with arrows from all the soldiers of hers that he's killed. I've liked some of the theories that people have that she's not herself in this fight, and that she's crazy. I don't know if I believe that theory, but I actually think it's a good and interesting theory that she's insane at this point. So when you meet her, she says, "I dreamt for so long, my flesh was dull, and my blood rotted. Corpse after corpse I left in my wake, as I awaited his return." And some people think that her saying this is talking about the Shattering War, so she might have already been so rotted at that point that she wasn't realizing all that she was doing. Because she seems to be describing, you know, corpse after corpse left in my wake. So, I dreamt for so long, and then the next sentences can be parsed to mean that this is the dream. I dreamt, this is what I dreamt. Now again, I don't know if I buy that, but I can easily see how this is, how you can interpret it that way. Uniform says exactly, she was nerfed while fighting Radon, and she still won, so clearly she's the stronger demigod. Okay, well, now that Uniform has said that, I reject wholeheartedly this theory. Wholeheartedly reject that this is what happens. Never fucking mind. Can't have any interesting... We can't allow theories that contradict the agenda. Like, I don't even know how we have this argument. Like, the Malenia stands are something else. Because we have the dialogue from Millicent. "There is something I must return to Malenia. The will that was once her own." Maybe is the will and the pride of Malenia. Not sure yet, still. "The dignity, the sense of self that allowed her to resist the call of the Scarlet Rot. The pride she abandoned to meet Radon's measure." Okay, so this is something she did not want to do. She did not want a Scarlet Rot. But she realized she was cooked. She realized that she needed to throw away her dignity, her pride, her sense of self, which Millicent is trying to return to her, to meet Radon's measure, because he was such a badass that she knew shit was over